Well, with just 3 days to go before the first voters' cast, the star campaigners from the BJP are in action mode in Karnataka. On the other hand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to hold his first of the two mega roadshows in Bengaluru today at 10 a.m. onwards. Now, as far as Prime Minister's blitzkrieg is concerned, the roadshow is set to begin in the Bengaluru's South constituency and is going to end at Malleshwaram, covering a total of 13 constituencies over 2.5 hours. And Prime Minister's cavalcade is set to traverse through some of the most densely populated areas in Bengaluru and cover a distance of 25 kilometers over the course of the roadshow. Now, grand preparations were taking place ahead of the Prime Minister's roadshow in Bengaluru, and here is a glimpse of how the city is decked up to welcome the man who is probably the BJP's most popular star campaigner.
Giving final push to the Bharatiya Janata Party election campaign in Karnataka will be its star campaigner, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He will be in Karnataka, Bengaluru for 2 consecutive days and will hold road shows both the days. First day for 26 kilometer and the next day for 10 kilometer. A slightly change in what was earlier the program of Prime Minister because of the NEET exam, what we have been told. But he is the star campaigner of Bharatiya Janata Party, and the final push, much needed push that BJP needs in the state will come in these 2 days. Speaking with us are few of the party workers here who have been preparing for Prime Minister's roadshow.
I am in charge of this constituency. As per the schedule, it was actually on Sunday, but unfortunately, due to the NEET exam, we had to prepone it for tomorrow. In spite of that, we are anticipating a mammoth gathering of public and karyakartas, and the public voluntarily, we are expecting that they are going to come out of the houses, and we will be having a massive gathering of the general public who would voluntarily join in receiving our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Jai Shri Ram and Jai Bajrangbali is our breath.
So clearly you can see the cadre here, BJP cadre here is very excited. This is the place where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will begin his roadshow from Sri Someswara Sabha Bhavan. This is called RBI Road Junction, from where Prime Minister will be starting his roadshow. Obviously, BJP is very excited. BJP thinks that this is the much needed push it needs in the state election to counter Congress. The Congress had an edge. Congress claimed to have an edge in the state, but BJP believes that these 2 days where PM will hold a roadshow, 2 days consecutively will change the arithmetic in the state. This is Pragya Kaushik with Pankaj Gupta for Times Now.
Well, in 2018, the BJP won in 9 of these 13 constituencies and the Congress won in the remaining 4, with the JDS failing to win a single seat in this region of Bengaluru. But can the BJP extend this lead this time around, or will the Congress stage an upset? That's a question which of course remains. Let me go across and welcome my colleagues Thoya and Deepak are also joining from Bengaluru. Thoya, coming to you, of course, as far as Bengaluru is concerned, a handsome win is crucial for the BJP, and that is why they have chosen to go for a mammoth roadshow rather than public rallies this time.
Well, currently we are standing here at Govindraj Nagar. This will be the 11th location where the roadshow will happen, and this is one of the Lok Sabha, Bangalore South Lok Sabha constituency. And from here, BJP candidate Umesh Shetty will also be joining the roadshow with the Prime Minister. And this is a residential area, whereas you can see that the preparations are going on over here for the roadshow, and there are protocols, and the traffic will also be the traffic will be blocked for the roadshow just a hour before the roadshow starts. You can see that this entire stretch where we are standing here at Govindraj Nagar, and this roadshow is very important. This mega roadshow that will be happening today and tomorrow is very important for the Karnataka Assembly polls, which will be happening on May 10th. This roadshow might change the BJP vote bank in the state of Karnataka.
Yes, of course. And now, of course, BJP is also pulling out all the stops to return to power in Karnataka. Deepak, even as we are tracking all the developments, all eyes will be at 10 a.m. when this roadshow is going to begin with Prime Minister's blitzkrieg in the city.
Well, absolutely, and the BJP will be hoping that the Prime Minister makes a massive impact in the last leg of this particular campaign. We are standing here at Ramakrishna Ashram. This is around the midpoint where the Prime Minister's rally will pass through. Let me in fact show you the arrangements that have been made. Of course, party flags and banners put up all over. The police are already here. In a short while from now, of course, we're going to look at these roads barricaded, not allowing movement of too many vehicles. Diversions, of course, have been made. Advisories have been issued, last evening itself, so that people are aware of the routes they need to avoid, the routes they need to take to ensure hassle-free movement in the city. On Saturdays, of course, there is a lot of traffic as well, so it will be a challenge from the police's end to manage such a massive rally of the Prime Minister, and more importantly, but when you look at the situation politically, we've seen the Prime Minister address these sort of massive rallies in the past as well. Especially we've seen what happened during the Gujarat election, a big rally and the kind of impact that it has had. The BJP here in Karnataka is hoping the last push that they've been giving, and the Prime Minister's visits as well, makes a big impact for them, because we should understand that he's in Bengaluru alone. There are 28 assembly constituencies. He had a massive roadshow last weekend as well. This is to add to that. And this is not just one leg. There are two parts, of course. Today is part one, tomorrow is part two, and today is the big one. 29-kilometer long rally, something that probably hasn't been done very often in Bengaluru. It is expected to make a lot of noise politically. We'll really have to see how the opposition really look at this roadshow and the kind of impact it could have on the upcoming elections.
Well, of course, lots happening on the ground as far as Karnataka is concerned. Let me also go across to my colleague Madhav, who is joining us from the ground. Madhav, yesterday we also heard Prime Minister when he was holding a rally in Ballari. Today also he's going to cover in perhaps 18 constituencies when he's going to hold that roadshow today. A massive one it is going to be.
Well, absolutely. Following this roadshow, he does have two other engagements, including Badami and Haveri. But let's quickly show you what's happening over here. Preparations are underway. In about 2 hours from now, of course, the roadshow is going to begin. By the time he crosses this location, it would be perhaps past noon. And look at the kind of preparations that are underway, a stage being prepared. And perhaps the Prime Minister would even honor the Rashtrakavi Mahakavi Kuvempu, whose statue we are standing at right outside the Malleshwaram Circle. So this is very...
All right, we'll try to sort that connection on the broadcast. But as far as the roadshow is concerned, it is going to begin at 10 a.m. and is going to continue for almost 2 hours. So all eyes will be on Bengaluru, and this roadshow by the Prime Minister is going to begin, wherein Prime Minister is going to cover 18 constituencies by road with a break in between. And remember, Prime Minister had done a 5-kilometer roadshow last Saturday across 3 constituencies. Now, the BJP has named the event as Namma Karnataka Yatri, and also said that people from all over the world, all over the state, are going to participate in this roadshow. Yesterday also we heard Prime Minister in Ballari, wherein he gave a tough message to the Congress party, hitting out at various issues from manifesto to also raking up the row over the Kerala story movie which has been recently released.